you my workout here in Banff, Canada. Got elliptical machine, stationary bike, flat bench. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an 800-meter run on this elliptical. I have it on level 10, which is significant resistance. I can see my pace and I can keep that. I'm going for exactly a half mile. As soon as I finish my half mile, I'm doing 25 flat dumbbell bench. Hopefully unbroken. If I don't, it's okay, but going unbroken reps. As soon as I finish my reps, going back on for my half mile run. "25 more reps, doing 4 rounds. So there'll be 100 total bench press and a 2-mile run total. All right guys, so as you can see, I use the elliptical even though there is a treadmill, and I'm using this bike even though there is a spin bike. The reason for that is mainly just to switch things up. I've never used this bike before. I've never used an elliptical in a workout before. If you're gonna do something different in a hotel gym, I feel like switch it up as much as you can. You're gonna be in a lot of different places in your lifetime, and it's just nice to be comfortable on everything. So for this particular bike, I did a couple tests, and it looks like a 1,000-meter bike. It's gonna take me about 2 to 2.5 minutes. So I'm gonna do a 1,000-meter bike, and then I'm gonna do 25 incline dumbbell bench this time. So I'm gonna be on my incline, I'm gonna do 4 rounds again. So between both movements, I'll do 100 flat dumbbell bench, I'll do 100 incline dumbbell bench, and I'm gonna get 4 rounds of cardio on each piece in. The reason I'm doing 100, that's a lot of reps, is because the highest set of dumbbells is only 50 pounds. If we had 70s or 80s or 100s, I would be doing significantly less reps, probably like 10 or 15 a set instead of 25. So that's the reason for the sets of 100. So let's get this thing going. Just like the other one, I gotta put it on a high resistance to make it worth my while. So level 10 seems about right. Get it on level 10 and I'm gonna start cranking. All right guys, so after those first 2 sections, that's kind of like interval weight training style, a little bit of mixture of kind of the high intensity interval bodybuilding stuff that I do. So still get it done even with not optimal equipment. So right now I'm gonna be doing a little bit more accessory stuff. I've been doing chest the whole time, flat bench, incline bench. Gonna superset it up right now with some flies. So under flies, it's gonna be a lot lighter. Maybe going that super wide position and really focusing on sticking that chest out and getting that wide position on your chest. Looks something like this. I'm gonna be doing sets of 20, so it's a lot more reps again. Here, relatively straight. Puff the chest out, bring it up. You wanna keep a good cadence, nice and slow. That slow eccentric movement is really what gets the chest instead of speed and reps. It's more about that time under tension. That's why I can get away with doing only 20 pounds. hotel workout in. Not much here, but you can always make it work. Did 100 dumbbell power cleans with a burpee in between. So burpee, come up, dumbbell power clean, 100 reps after a bunch of chest. So every time I went down for that burpee, it was pretty rough. I used 50-pound dumbbells. That's the heaviest one that we had in the gym. And what do you think, like 15 minutes?
Probably about 15 minutes.
For about 15 minutes. For the first time in my life too, I used an elliptical in a workout. And a stationary bike. Might not be ideal situations, but you can always make it work. I just feel like if you're optimistic, you're excited about the workout, you're gonna like it. That's how I feel about pretty much all workouts. As long as you like it, it's gonna be good. I think there's a lot of people out there that have great programs, but do you like it? Like just because it worked for somebody else doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. First half of the workout was snowboarding today. Definitely like that. And I have this heart rate variance thing on, and it told me that my snowboard workout was actually pretty hard today.
How many calories?
Well, both of us went snowboarding, and we burned almost around 3,000. We got on the mountain at like 10:30. We were off by 3, so 5 hours, 3,000 calories. So that's 600 calories an hour. Didn't eat very much today. That is the one thing I messed up today, and you guys should always remember is to prepare for these type of things. So usually the first thing I do when I get to a new place is I go to the closest grocery store and I get a whole bunch of groceries and I pack for the snowboard day, and I pack for my breakfast, and I pack for snacks throughout the day. So luckily the hotel that I got, I did look before I came. I made sure it had a gym, and I made sure it had a breakfast, and I made sure that the breakfast was stuff that I personally would eat. Sometimes you get a bunch of things that you'd never eat. So we had oatmeal, and we had full hard-boiled eggs, fruit, a bunch of great stuff. So I had that in the morning, and I didn't think to go to the grocery store. So I had a couple snacks in my bag, but it just wasn't ideal. But as soon as we got back, we went to the grocery store, and I'm all stacked for tomorrow. So that's like the first thing you should do when you go to a new place. Make sure there's a gym in the hotel. Make sure there's a good breakfast. If there's not a good breakfast, make sure you have something nearby. Don't forget though, like just because you're traveling doesn't mean you can't use like Uber Eats or Postmates or one of these like delivery services. A lot of times you can still use those services, like especially in big cities. I don't know if we can use one here in Canada because it's a small town, but the grocery store is very close by. So make sure you have a grocery store close by if you don't have a food delivery service. Make sure there's a gym in your place. And yeah, make sure you're packed and ready to go. You be as healthy as you can be for as long as you can be. You only result to unhealthy behavior when you absolutely have to, like you haven't eaten in 7 hours or something like that. Then a calorie is a calorie at that point, but